Hi everyone, let us go with this question. In this question, they are saying two particles are executing simple harmonic motion of same frequency and of same amplitude along two closely separated straight line with their mean position at almost same position. It is observed that maximum distance between the two is under root 2 times of the amplitude. Initially, phase difference between the particle is. So let us say first particle equation is given by x equal to a sin omega t. So for second particle, it will be given by what? A sin omega t plus phi. Now we are talking about the distance between them. Distance between them, you can say it like this: x2 minus x1. This value will become equal to what? A sin omega t plus phi minus a sin omega t. If you take a common, what is left over here? Sin omega t plus phi minus sin omega t. So here we have to use one mathematics formula, that is our sin C minus sin D. So the formula of sin C minus sin D is our 2 times of cos C plus D by 2 sin C minus D by 2. If you apply this particular formula over here, it will become like what? 2 times of A cos C plus D by 2 will become equal to what? Omega t plus phi by 2. Sin C minus D by 2 will become equal to what? Sin phi by 2. Now let me write down in a proper way. So properly writing, it will become like this: 2a sin phi by 2 cos omega t plus phi by 2. Now if I analyze this particular equation, so maximum value of cos can be how much? 1. Because they have given the maximum distance over here. So at that point of time, they have given the maximum distance is under root 2 times of amplitude. So this value will become equal to what? 2a sin phi by 2. From here, if you will simplify, sin phi by 2 value will become equal to what? 1 by root 2. It means what? Phi by 2 is equal to 45 degree, implies phi value will be equal to 90 degree over here. So according to this, correct answer will be our option number 1. Now let us go with this question. In this question, they are saying a particle is executing simple harmonic motion with a time period 12 seconds. The minimum time taken by the particle to reach from point P to point Q is. So let us see simple harmonic motion in terms of angular displacement. When you are available at the mean position, let us say it is 0. Here we are having A, here we are having minus A. So when you go to one place that is having a value of A by 2, in terms of angle, if you follow this particular equation, A is equal to x is equal to A sin omega t. Let me write down in terms of theta so that we can talk about the angular displacement. So when you put here x equal to A by 2, in terms of angular displacement, this value will come equal to almost 30 degree. Now, if you go another position, that is our A by root 2, at this point of time, this angle will become equal to what? 45. If you go on a next, root 3 by 2 times of A, at this point, angular displacement will become what? 60 degree. If you go at extreme position, the angle value will become what? 90 degree. So you went from this side to this side. In the same way, once you come back from here to here, in the similar way, you can write down all these particular angles. Okay. So let us try to approach this question. In this question, they have given here we are having A by 2. Here what we are having minus A by 2. So if I'll consider angular position as 0, you can call it by what? Plus 30 degree. Here you call it by what beta? Minus 30 degree. Angular displacement between them will become equal to how much? Angular displacement will become of 60 degree. So let us try to simplify it further. So you can use unity method over here. You will say, sir, for covering a displacement of 2 pi, I will take t time period. So for unit angle, how much it will become? T divided by 2 pi. For 60 degree, 60 degree means what? Pi by 3 angle, how much time it will take? So it will become equal to what? T by 2 pi multiplied by pi by 3. Here pi and pi will get cancelled. What is the answer left? T by 6. When you put here t value equal to 12 because they have been in the question. So 12 divided by 6 answer will become equal to what here? 2 seconds. So correct answer will be our option number 1. Now let us go with this next question. In this next question, they are saying two particles P and Q describe simple harmonic motion of same amplitude A, same frequency F, along the same straight line from the mean position. The maximum distance between the two particles is a root 2. The phase difference between the particle is. So it is similar to our first question that we have discussed. So let me go quickly for this particular part. For particle P, you can write down in this particular way A sine omega t. For particle P, it will become it will become equal to what? You can say it's A sine omega t plus phi. We want to know about the difference between them. So xq minus xp value will become equal to what? Their difference. If you go with their difference, if you take here a common, what is left over here? Sine omega t plus phi minus sine omega t. Now, if you use the formula here sin c minus sin d that we have discussed, so we discuss in this way. It is 2 times of cos c plus d by 2. Cos c plus d by 2 will become equal to us cos omega t plus phi by 2. Then sin c minus d by 2. It will become equal to what? Phi by 2. So if you rearrange this particular part, what you will get here? 2a sin phi by 2. Here we are having cos omega t plus phi by 2. So we discuss in this particular way what can be the maximum value of this particular part. It can be 1. So for that they told you maximum distance between them is under root 2 times of amplitude. It will become what? Root 2 times of amplitude. It is equal to what? 2a sine phi by 2. So from here you can say sine phi by 2 value will become equal to what? It will become equal to 1 by root 2. So from here phi by 2 value will become equal to how much? 45 degree. Means phi value will become equal to what? 90 degree. In terms of radian, it will be pi by 2. So according to this, correct answer will be our option number 2. Now let us go to the next question. In this question, they are saying a particle oscillates simple harmonically with time period t, time taken by the particle to change its position with respect to mean position from x is equal to a by root 2 to x is equal to a. Just now we have discussed about this particular concept. So I told you must be able to get in terms of angular displacement. In terms of angular displacement, it will look like what? A by root 2. A by root 2 means what? It will be correspond to how much angle? Pi by 4. Then we are having here A. A is corresponding to how much of angle? Pi by 2. Angular displacement theta value will become equal to what? Pi by 2 minus pi by 4. This value will become pi by 4. Now, we know about the unitary method. For completing 2 pi radian, it will take how much of time? T. So for completing 1 radian, it will take how much of time? T divided by 2 pi. For completing here pi by 4 angle, it will take how much of time? T divided by 2 pi multiplied by pi by 4. Pi and pi will get cancelled. The answer will become equal to what here? T by 8. According to this particular method, correct answer will be our option number